Oh man, all right. Shalom, Yashral. You know, it's the fleas coming at you again. You know, it's Ashamawarath. You know, or Ashamarawath again. You know, the Night Watch. You know what's up. You know what it is. You know what's going down. Oh man. Okay, so we've been laboring away. Sorry, for the delay on the video. I've been wanting to put it out for like the past few nights. But it's much labor. You know, setting up the temple, building the temple, especially in troublous times. You know, it's hard work, and a lot more than I thought. But you know, we're doing it. It's getting there. It's good. It's got it good. All right, so first off, we want to start by saying Kal Halal Yahweh Zaba'awat Akkad, which is all praises to Yahweh, Master of Legions, the one and only. To all you so-called New Testament Hebrews, you Greekalites, you know, Greeks. Why would the Most High write anything? Why would he inspire anybody to write anything in Greek? Like, no, fuck no, dude. I don't know, whatever. But anyway, so let's see. What we wanted to bring out a few scriptures first, right? What do you want to read off first? What do we got? We got Psalms, right? Psalms 22. All right, 22 and what, 7?
22 and 7.
All right, want to read off?
And it says, "But I am a worm and not a man, scorned of humanity and despised of people."
Ooh, I am a worm and not a man. We are fucking worms.
Isaiah 41:14.
Scorn of humanity. That's Isaiah 53. Despised of people. Again. What's the next one?
Isaiah 41:15.
Isaiah 41 and 15, you say?
14.
Oh, 14. Here we go.
And it reads, "Fear not, O worm of Jacob, O man of Yashrael, for I help you, the word of Yahweh and your Redeemer, the Holy One of Yashrael."
Oh, man.
And the footnote of that says, "I will transform you from a lowly worm that you are now into a mighty formidable force."
Yep. Transform you. Look at that. Spiritual powers, right? Brother Gabari has been talking about, man. Telling you, you guys just don't understand, man. You gotta live it. Watch the brothers, servants of Yahweh, man. Servants of YHWH Yashra, servants of Yahweh Yashra, Brother Gabari, man. I'm telling you. Go check out that brother's videos. Go check out that brother's playlist. He is the Tzamach, son. Tzamach. Woo, man. Halal Yahweh, you know? Fuck. Alright, so check this out. Alright, so he said he would transform us, right? Into a mighty, formidable force, man. That's that army, you know, to raise you up to the army in the Valley of Dry Bones, you know, was Ezekiel 37. I think sorry if I got that right, 36 or 37. It's in the high 30s, you know that. But anyways, so here we go. Look, I wanted to get one more verse though. I saw actually if we go back to 15. Back to 41 and 15. What does it say? You want to read it out? You there? Not yet. Wait for the class. You got it?
15?
Yeah, 15. Check it.
"Behold, I have made you like a new sharp threshing iron with many blades, and you will thresh and pulverize mountains, and you will make the hills like shafts.
Go one more.
You will winnow them, and the wind will carry them a storm will scatter them, but you will rejoice in Yahweh, the Holy One of Yasharal. You will glory.
Yeah. What do you guys know about winnowing, man? You know? You know about winnowing. We did some winnowing not so long ago. That shit's, the chaff, man. The hills, what are the hills and the mountains? Those are them leaders, man. What does the Most High say? He's gonna have us pulverize these mountains. All these false prophets, false teachers, all these, so-called elders of Israel that are just doing nothing but, polluting our people's brains with an idol. Sorry, everybody that's into the New Testament or whatever, but, your Yahushai, Yehoshua, Jesus, Jeshua, freaking Joshua, whatever you want to call him, man. Jebus, Jesus, 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 whatever, man. It's all the same. It's all the same. You guys could, I know because I used to teach the shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, before I was just Torah only, a couple years or whatever, before then I was out in the streets teaching fucking, that's what I thought, you know what I'm saying? I was just by myself though, had my wife and like a couple of brothers that would come with me and stuff like that, and like a couple of sisters too, and we had our poster boards and we would just go out with a bunch of books and poster boards and try to help our people. We weren't like yelling at nobody. We weren't like cussing people out or doing nothing like that. We were just going out there ourselves, man, with our zeets and our books, and we were just prophesying. Actually, a lot of it was prophesying against Babylon, man. We prophesied the hell out of Babylon. Jeremiah 50 and 51 all day, freaking back then, Revelation 17 and 18 all day, and they're still relevant now. They polluted it. Because that's their, the mystery schools, they prophesied too, They obviously had our records. They obviously had, do high-level witchcraft. They talked to fallen angels. Obviously, the fallen angels knew something. They're the ones that brought all the knowledge to everybody, the Azazel and all the rest of the 200s, the heads of the 200, and all that stuff. They taught women, men, how to do all these things. So, obviously they had some type of knowledge as well. So a lot of the stuff that they talk about, will come true. And that was even prophesied if you read Deuteronomy 13. In fact, let's go get through Deuteronomy 13. But I just wanted to reiterate pulverizing mountain watch. Let's go to Deuteronomy 13 and 1. Can't hurt to get it again. This also does a cut on Paul, in the New Testament, just the New Testament in general. This shows you like, okay, Mark of the Beast, blah, blah, blah. Revelations, daughter Babylon falling. Like I said, a lot of the stuff is legit, man. Like even Brother Gabaria was bringing out the fact that, that was a beautiful breakdown, by the way. Revelations, the 9th chapter, about Azazel being the fallen star that opens the bottomless pit, and this army, you know what I'm saying, of Nephilim, basically fallen angels, so-called, the Watchers come out and just start, wreaking havoc, paralyzing people with some witchcraft, that's the stinging with the scorpions, for 5 months, 5 is Kamash the armored. They're going to have everybody locked down. People are going to want to die, but they're not going to be able to die. You know what I'm saying? And that's all links in the Old Testament. I have some scripts to bring out and stuff like that later on. Most High willing, be coming out with a lot more videos. But okay, so what? But this is to show that some of that stuff is going to happen. You know what I'm saying? Especially because they took everything we had and just perverted it. Like Esau, like people, like everybody always hates on me for saying this shit. But you gotta give, motherfuckers just don't, and I don't even want to say it like this, I don't know how else to word it though. Nobody gives Esau enough credit when it comes to how crazy and how much this motherfucker actually knows, bro. You get what I'm saying? And because they underestimate Esau that much, think of how much they underestimate Yahweh. You get what I'm saying? Like, think about how much people really underestimate the power of Yahweh. His mighty arm. You know what I'm saying? That's why he always says, what is my arm shortened? You know, that I can't save? Like, what do you think? Yeah, what do you think? I'm not strong enough or something? You know, you need, well, that goes for all you can't do. In fact, oh man, I wonder if we could find that real quick in Isaiah. Hold on. Let me get a marker going on Deuteronomy. That way we could just flip there real quick. Hold on, let me see if I can find that real quick. I think it's in Isaiah. The high 50s, the one where he says that is my arm shortened. Oh man. Man, and that's another thing. Most High is so hardcore when he speaks to us and people get on me all crazy. Oh man, where is it? Hold on, Salach, everybody. I just wanted to get this because it's really just kind of shows how everybody. Yeah, gotcha. All right, we're on 59, Isaiah 59. Does it also go to 57 and 17? 57, 17. Okay, no. That's for another thing. Okay, yeah. But anyways, let's get this look. 59 and 1, look. Surely the hand of Yahweh is not short, preventing him from saving, nor is his ear heavy, preventing him from hearing. So you know what I'm saying, man? These dudes, they act like the Most High can't hear shit, man. They act like the Most High can't do things by himself. You know what I'm saying? That he needs some man, some person, some thing to come down and just do things for us. It's like, come on, man. It's like, come on. It's that he didn't need to send his only begotten son to come die and cleanse everyone with his blood. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's to where, because that's the thing, is that whole Jesus thing, you can't get to the Father but by him. That there's such a heavy spell where they've got people in the camps and stuff, man, like where people can't even say the name of the Most High by itself. You know what I'm saying? They always have to Bahashem some type of idol. You know what I mean? In the name of some type of idol. It can't just be Yahweh Akkad, man. Yahweh Zaba'awat Akkad, like it says over and over and over in the scriptures. In fact, there's probably a Yahweh Zaba'awat here somewhere. Where is it? Usually it's every 2 seconds it says it. But anyways. Right? Like, man, come on, man. And not one Jeebus anywhere. Like, come on, man. Like, I think we should all just be past this already. But anyways, there's, hand is not short. But anyways, let's go back to Deuteronomy. Because the Most High prophesied the whole New Testament thing. Like, that was prophesied. Okay, look. 13:1. You want to read it off or you want me to read it off?
13:1.
Yeah, you want to read it off? Mind reading?
Where you at?
I've been freaking going all day today. 13 Deuteronomy, 13 and 1.
You got 1 Samuel 1:2.
Oh, man, shit. We'll get that right after this. Yeah, save that. Yeah. We'll get that. I forgot about that one. Good job. Reminders. We always have to be reminding all the time, reminding ourselves, reminding others, reminding the Most High. And then by reminding, all you're doing is just showing him that you know what you're talking about, because of course he knows. We just have to bug him. Basically he just wants us to bug him to basically show him that we try. Let's see.
13:1.
Yeah, 13 and 1. Let's get this. Look. This shit was prophesied, man.
The entire word that I command you, that you shall observe to do, you shall not add to it, you shall not subtract from it.
Oh, that's a chop to the New Testament. Because, sorry to say, no matter how many times you guys try to twist it up and flip it and do your mind checkers, Paul added and subtracted from the law. They added and subtracted from the law, just flat out. There's no going around it. If you want to have a discussion of how he did it, and I could show you verse for verse and all that stuff, then by all means, let's do it. No cussing, screaming, no calling name, no none of that. I'm done. We're all done with that. Everybody's done with that. We're off under we're out from under the wizard's spell. I'll just say the Wizard of Oz, right? Yeah. All right. So look. Okay. So let's keep going. Let's go verse 2. Let's keep going.
If there should stand in your midst a prophet or a dreamer of dreams, he will produce to you a sign or a wonder, and the sign or the wonder, or a wonder, and the sign or the wonder comes about of which he spoke to you, saying, "Let us follow gods of others that you did not know, and we shall worship them."
Oh, right there. Okay, so check this out. First, I was pause. It says what? The sign, and it shall come to pass what? He will produce to you a sign or a wonder, which is basically what Paul talked about, seeing this light, in the midday on this road, on the road to Damascus, right? On the road to destruction. Seeing this bright light, right? And then what did he do? He testified, or even John, because Paul really wrote the whole New Testament. But if you want to go, okay, let's just go, whoever the book's named after wrote it or whatever. Okay, so let's just say John, right? John the Revelator. Okay, John got this image. That's what he got. He got an image of Patmos, man. He dreamed a dream. He got a vision of this Christ person, right? Which is not spoken of in the Torah at all. Well, except for being the false prophet. He's the Kokoya and the Koyakoyawan tree, the Kikion tree, or whatever you want to call it in Salach, Jonah. He's also the brazen staff, the brazen serpent, in Numbers. He's this false god, and his prophet is Paul, spoken of right here in Deuteronomy. Where else is he found? He's called the face in Isaiah 28:8. He's called the face covering veil, the veil that covers everyone. You know what I mean? Like he's the face, because if you link that in with the New Testament, it says that the glory of God, is in the face of Jesus. Well, he's that face that covers the nations. He's the cup of sediments, man. He's Leviathan. He's, if you want to take all the negative aspects, then yeah, he's in the Torah. But him as like some ultimate redeeming last sacrifice savior, then nah, man, Then how do you explain the whole last 8 chapters of Ezekiel with the sacrifices and the Levites coming back? And because your book of Hebrews tells you the exact opposite, that Christ is the high priest, that he went into the tabernacle in the heavens and spread his blood up there for once and all time, and blah blah blah, and BBB and all that stuff. Go read Hebrews the 9th, 10th, and 11th. Go start from Hebrews 7 and read on, talking about Melchizedek. They don't even know who Melchizedek is. Come on, man, get over it. All right, so check it out. Okay. So anyways, he's gonna give a sign or a wonder, right, which is your revelations. Okay. And it comes about. So, some of that revelations is going to come about. Like chapters 17 and 18 when it talks about Babylon falling. Or how about chapter 16 when it says the Euphrates is going to dry up and the armies of the east are going to invade the west and destroy the fuck out of the Middle East, Or how about chapter 9, like Abari brought out, about Azazel being released. I'm telling you, man, they know a lot of stuff. They jacked a lot of our things, right? And they perverted it with their idol, right? And they did their own spin on it, but they took our prophecies and then basically tried to prophesy on top of that and then twisted it and changed this and did that and added that and then put it in there, right? But if you know how to decipher everything, if you know how to separate what the holy from the unholy, right? If you have the spirit of discernment and judgment, which is what we're supposed to have because Yashar are the judges of the earth, right? So anyway, what does it say? So some of these things are going to come about, of which he spoke to you, saying, let us follow gods of others that you did not know, and we shall worship them, which is your Jebus idol. The God of the New Testament is the same God. Jesus is Tammuz, man. Like, I'm sorry, but look up the stories. And you could try to whittle it down as much as you want, but the fact is that it only goes back to a Greek copy. There is no Hebrew copies, old manuscripts of Hebrew copies of the New Testament. There just isn't, Why would it be in Greek? The people were obviously still speaking Hebrew back then. How do you explain the Dead Sea Scrolls? Like, come on, man. Yeah, like, people really got to start thinking. Okay, so go ahead. Let's just keep going. We're on verse 4. It says... Yeah, you want to get it?
Yeah. Do not hearken to the words of that prophet or to that dreamer of a dream. For Yahweh your power is testing you to know whether you love Yahweh your power with all your heart, with all your soul.
Oh, so right there it shows you that's it right there. That kills it. He says, listen, even if the thing comes about, right? Do not listen to him. And what it means, do not listen to, Jesus is the way, the truth, and the life, and no one can get to the Father but by him, or Jesus came to save the world. What, John in 3:16, God so loved the earth that he gave his only begotten son, that whosoever shall believe on him shall have everlasting life. Like, come on, guys. Like, do you guys really want to have no. Okay, let me ask you a serious question. I'm really being serious. Do you really want to have a New Testament battle? You guys know I know your book better than you do, right? You know that, right? Like, I'm dating everybody get mad or whatever. I even know it in Greek. And I have a Hebrew copy of it too. Do you really want me to dissect your book in front of your face? Do you really want that? Or do you want to just search and pray to Yahweh towards Yerushalayim, which is where he placed his holy name? How about you try following the laws in 1 Kings, the 8th chapter? Right? How about you try that? Which talks about the Gentiles being able to, prayed to Yahweh back then. So what's up with this whole first off, the Cornelius thing? Like, is he or is he not a Gentile, right? Whatever. But it's if you try to ban Gentiles altogether, you're going off. And if you try to say that Peter was the first one to allow Gentiles in, then you're going off as well, because 1 Kings chops all that to pieces. Watch, let's finish this and get 1 Kings. Let me just read this off. Look, and that prophet, verse 8, look, and that prophet and the dreamer of dreams shall be put to death, for he has spoken perversion against Yahweh your power, who takes you out of the land of Mitzrayim, and who redeems you from the house of slavery, to make you stray from the path on which Yahweh your power had commanded you to go, and you shall destroy the evil from your midst. So you're supposed to stone Paul, which is what they wanted to do in Acts 21. How about all you New Testament guys go read Acts 21, starting at verse 18 and go to like 36. And it'll show you that James and all the rest of the Hebrew, thousands, it says, of Hebrews that were zealous for the law, wanted to stone Paul because he was going off. See, they slipped in a bit of truth. You know what I'm saying? They have to slip in a bit of truth. They can't sell a whole lie. They have to, it's like at Walmart, like, you go get laundry detergent and it's like missing like a quarter of it. You know what I'm saying? It's like nothing's ever full. You know what I'm saying? But you have to buy it anyways because it's still got what you want in it, but it's like full of air. It's full of hot air. That's like how that's how the New Testament is. Like, that's how all their writings are. You know what I'm saying? Sorry for the shakiness. I was looking up at Tabak to explain. But okay. So we got Deuteronomy, right? Let's get 1 Kings real quick. This is what you brothers need to do, man. I'm telling you, everybody give this a try. Don't, like I said, if we have to, I'll sit there and dissect your little book verse by verse. But if not, right, how about you just try this and save all of us some time? How about you try this? Look. This is a cut to everybody, right? 1 Kings 8:41. Also a Gentile who is not of your people Israel. Oh shit. No. Yeah, Gentile. The word is gawai in the Hebrew. Check it. Where is it? Gentile 41. Where's 41? Yep. Wagam. Yep. Right there, man. La. That's not right there for you, buddy. La. Ma'amak. Yashra'al. Not of the seed of Israel, man. Wagam. All. Ha nakarai. So check that out. Also a Gentile who is not of your people, Yasharal, but will come from a distant land for your name's sake, for Yahweh's sake. For they will hear of your great name and of your strong hand and your outstretched arm, which our people seem to think that he doesn't have, and will come and pray towards this temple. You have to pray towards the temple. May you hear from heaven, the foundation of your abode, and act... heaven is his throne, earth is his footstool. The foundation of your abode, and act according to all that the Gentile calls out to you, so that all the peoples of the world... all the peoples of the world may know your name. How come everybody just wants Yahweh just to be known amongst Israel? Like, just, no. We must exalt his name above all. Like, what does nobody get about every knee shall bow? Hold on. Because I know we're slow like that. We have to get that one too. Hold on. Let's get because I know everybody has problems. Let's look. Check it. And this is another cut to New Testament, guys. Come on, man. Everybody needs to get it together. Get off that New Testament stuff. All right, let's go to 45. This is one of my favorites. Let's start at 45 and 20. Look, check this out. Gather yourselves, come and approach together, O survivors of the nations, who do not know, who carry about of the wood of their graven image and pray to a God who cannot save. So all those survivors of the nations after all that are going to come and, be our servants, be our slaves. What does it say? He says, gather yourselves, man. Come on. You carry about this little graven piece of wood image and pray to a God that cannot save. Well, our people love to do the customs of the Gentiles, obviously. So all they're doing is carrying about their little wood graven, even though it's not wood. What? They put the images of Yahweh Shai on the damn posters. They have them on poster boards wearing green, all lifted up. You know what I'm saying? Like,
and they made them black.
And they made him black. And you know what's the messed up part? He was originally black. You know what I'm saying? Like, he was originally... Dude, you guys... Jebus started off as an Ethiopian, got transformed into every other nation on earth, but the main thing was he started off Ethiopian, he started off black, right? And then he went from Ethiopian to Egyptian, because he went from Nimrod to Osiris, and then the Greeks picked him up from there and turned him into Jesus, so he went from Ethiopian to Egyptian to white, and then now you guys took him and made him an Israelite. So now he's back to black. So, you know what I'm saying? All you guys did was just transform him back to the original color that he was. Whoop-de-doo, Basil. Like, what is that? What is that going to do for anybody? That's not going to do nothing. Look. It says what? Survivors of the nations, to pray to a God who cannot save. Jesus can't save you, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, no matter what, with what sacrifice? What? He wasn't no last sacrifice. What's up with the last 8 chapters of Ezekiel then, talking about all them sacrifices? Can't tell me that already happened, homie. Nah, bro. All right, verse 21. Proclaim and approach, even let your leaders take counsel together. So, we know all your boys of the camps, come on, guys. Like, you guys claim to do so much research in the camps, and everybody claims to do so much research, and why doesn't everybody know about, like, COINTELPRO and, like, all these government agencies and blah, blah, blah? And I know they're doing high-level witchcraft and stuff like that, but it's time to break the spell. It's time to get out from under the spell. We all have to get off from being spellbound, and we need to turn back to Yahweh alone, Yahweh Akkad, Yahweh Tzaba'awat Akkad, right? We need to stop it. Stop being reprobates, right? And just, and break the spell and see that your leaders, right? All the camp leaders are just nothing but pimps, man. They're using you. They're Illuminati, man. They're Masonic. They all talk to each other. You think that game that they have y'all playing between GMS and IUIC, you know what I mean? Oh, Nate, blah, 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 blah. And then they all, Tahar, blah, 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 blah. General Johanna, blah, 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 blah. And GOCZ, Rakad, Bubble Eyes, blah, 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 blah. It's like a freaking episode of All My Children or General Hospital or some shit, yo. Fucking Telemundo Sabado Gigante shit, man. It's just fucking ridiculous, Same thing with like the I don't even want to say their names, but the Wizard and the Wizard of Oz and what should we call him? The Stay Puft Marshmallow Man. The Wizard of Oz and the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man. Right, that little boxing match, and the flunkies, right? Dirty Mike and the boys. I don't know if anybody knows that reference, man. Please leave it on the comment board. Dirty Mike and the boys, man. That shit. That shit's all a game too. It's a distraction, bro. We were all under the spell. I was even under a fucking spell, bro. But you know what I'm saying? But look, but what? But everybody was fucking asking my ass to destroy Judah Naz once I broke out of it. How come they couldn't do it? Huh? They didn't have the spirit and power of Yahweh Tzaba'awat Akkad, man. Nobody rocking the name Yahweh. All those people asking me, none of them believed in Yahweh alone, man. Except for the brothers, man. And what did we do? We all took counsel together. We're like, all right, well, let's do it. And I fucking, through spirit and power of Yahweh, brought out the information to destroy the spell, dude. Now we're woke out of it. Because it's fucked up, man. He had me distracted. Building the temple. I've been having the time of my life building this temple now. What? And he had me distracted trying to help him take down GMS and fight Rob Rack and all this distractions, man. He had me distracted. Had me all fucked up, man. Had us all messed up, dude. Wasn't teaching the temple right. Wasn't freaking bringing nothing out. Nothing. Then he perverted the temple, man. Now he's trying to go back. Like, it's nonsense. Nonsense. So it's time, if we could break under the high priest wizard's spell, then I'm pretty damn sure that everyone else can break loose of the lower level freaking carnies. You know what I mean? Like, come on, man. Check it out. This is what kills it. Look, who let this be heard from aforetimes, or related it from old? Is it not I, Yahweh? So, even with your New Testament, okay, take away the Torah from your New Testament. Can your New Testament tell us of old? Huh? They can't even get our history right. Acts 7 and 16. Jab them with that all day. Jab a New Testament cat with that all day. Don't even let them up on that. Don't even let them get a word in unless it's an answer to Acts 7 and 16. Why did your boy Stephen, who had, quote, the face of an angel, why did your boy Stephen get our history wrong? Huh? What, whatever. All right, so what does it say? Is it not I, Yahweh? There is no other God besides me. That's power. That's Allahayim. That means nothing besides him. You know what I mean? Like sitting on his right hand and all that shit. There is no righteous God besides me, and no Savior other than me. Uh-oh. No Savior other than me.
Oh, that's the Jews.
Yeah, man. Turn to me and be saved, not Jesus, to the Most High, all the ends of the earth. For I am the Most High, and there is no other. I swear by myself. And myself in Jesus? No. Myself in Yahushua? No. Myself in Christ? No. Myself. Righteousness has gone forth from my mouth, right? A word that will not be rescinded, that to me every knee shall kneel and every tongue swear. Right? Right there. That to me every knee will kneel and every tongue will swear. Everybody just wants to fucking... What do you think? Who do you think's going to be our slaves? Who do you think? You just going to have other Israelites as slaves or what? You don't think that there's going to be Gentiles that Most High... There's going to be Gentiles that are going to convert to the Most High, but they still got to serve. What, he's just going to have some unrighteous idolater just sitting there being our freaking servant? No, bro. It's the survivors of the nations that turned away from their gods that they have to come be our servants. What do you think? Come on, man. People got to start using common sense. All right, so check it. These Gentiles, right? It says they will call out to you, right? It says, look, so the whole world may know your name to fear you as does your people, Yashra'al. So Israel will learn how to fear the Most High like Israel? Like, most of the people were in the land at this point. Like, there was very few, like the Danites were the only ones. But the Danites knew since before. I mean, yeah, they were reprobates and they went off and stuff pretty early. But, like, come on, man. Like it's you know, whatever. All right, it says what? And to know that your name is proclaimed upon this temple that I have built. Ooh, okay, so look, that's the Gentiles, right? Uh-oh. Look, it even says, may he hear the Gentiles' prayer. Wow. Gentiles, not of your people. Not of your people. Not, you know, of your people just of, you know, Gentile persuasion. No. Not of your people. I don't know. Okay, look, check it out. This is the key verse right here. This is for all of Yashra'al, man. Everyone needs to pay attention to that shit. Look. Let me see if I could get the... Oh, I just messed it up. Okay, there we go. Verse 46. When they sin against you, for there is no man who never sins. Right? We all mess up. We're all piece of shits. We're all worms. Oh, bring out the flea. Yeah, perfect timing. Look at that. Precept, line upon line. That's how you make them stumble backwards and break them.
Verse 24:15.
All right.
After whom has the king of Yasharah gone out? Whom are you pursuing? After someone as insignificant as a dead dog, after a single flea?
Oh, and that's David talking to Saul when Saul was hunting him. And he was like, man, why are you wasting your time as someone as insignificant as a dead dog and as a single flea? What are you guys even bothering for, man? If you don't like it, fucking whatever, dude. You know what I'm saying? Like, go ahead and fight. Fight against Yahweh and his words, man. You know what I'm saying? Fight against what we be bringing out. It's just nothing but Yahweh and his words. So, you know, fight against all you want, but your ass is going to get broken backwards. You're going to get shattered by the rock. You know? And the rock, you know, Yahweh made us into sharp threshing instruments that will break apart the mountains. So, you know, go ahead, but see what happens. 7 eyes. All right, so what does it say? When they sin against you, you become angry with them, and you will deliver them to the enemy, and their captors take them captive to the enemy's land far away or nearby. That has happened. And they take it to heart in the land where they are taken captive, and they repent and supplicate to you in the land of their captors, saying, we have sinned, we have been iniquitous, we have been wicked, which is what's been happening now. And they return to you with all their heart and with all their soul, so all their mind and all their soul, in the land of their enemies who had captured them, and pray to you by the way of their land that you gave to their forefathers. So look, this is in the land wherever they are. When your heart turns to them, when your mind and your soul turn to the Most High, where you were captured, and you pray by the way of their land that you gave their forefathers. So you have to pray in that direction. If you're in the north, you pray south. If you're in the east, you pray west. If you're in the west, you pray east. If you're in the south, pray north. right? Don't think I was, but I'm just, using that as an example. Just like, come on. Oh, here, look. You guys need a better visual, and don't my drawings. This is just my rough draft, but like this. Look, everybody faced this direction. Our camp was set up around the tabernacle. It was 3 on each side. 1, 2, 3, right? 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And then you had the Levites, 1, 2, and 3. And then you had Aaron and his sons' tent, and Moses' tent and his sons. You know what I'm saying? And then this was the tabernacle, okay? We all pray towards this land. So if you up there in the north, we're in the west, so we pray east. If we were like in China and all that crap, we'd pray west. If we were in Saudi Arabia and Africa, we'd pray north. If we were in Russia and Europe, we'd pray south, okay? It says what? Which means it's center. Everything is centered and pointed to one center area, which is the Most High Yahweh. Everything is centered around Yahweh, no matter what. Everything is for Yahweh, for His name's sake. If you're not in it for His name's sake, then, you're going to get destroyed. Look, it says what? To the enemies capture them by the way of the land that you gave to their forefathers, by the way of the city you have chosen, and through the temple that I built for your name. And on a spiritual level, so you have to pray towards the city and towards the temple. And on a spiritual level, that means you have to pray towards the temple, right? Which is the temple, man. Like through the temple. You have to look. Where's it at? Look. Through the temple. You have chosen and through the temple. So that means you have to know the temple, man, because this links in. Let's get it again. Let's get the precept. Let's get it. We're going to get it every time if we have to until it sinks in. This is a law. This is a commandment. This is a commandment. Look. Okay. 43, right? What's this? Oh, shit. Hold on. It's on the one before. Okay, here we go. 43. This is Ezekiel 43. 10 through 12. Look, you, son of man, tell the house of Yashar about the temple. That is a commandment. That is a commandment. Do you guys know what commandments is? Follow commandments. Right? Look, tell the house about the temple. This is the temple. This is just an outline of the temple. Like, I don't know what, this is the inside of it. It's just, they're just drawings, Like, come on, everybody knows what drawings are. Look, the temple. This is just a side view of the temple. This is what we're supposed to learn. Like, tell Israel about the temple. Let them be ashamed of their iniquities and calculate the temple's designs. So you have to calculate. Do you know what that calculate means? Like, calculate, you have to compute and put in all the numbers. You have to, put in work. You have to know how it is built, what it looks like. You have to calculate the temple's designs. If they become ashamed of all they have done, then make known to them. So this is why a lot of people can't understand the temple knowledge. If you cannot understand the temple tabernacle knowledge, or you think it's Kabbalah, or you think it's all this nonsense, right? Then that is because you are not ashamed of your iniquities. You must be ashamed of your iniquities. And then you can make known to them the form of the temple, its designs, its exits, its entrances, its building forms, all its laws, all its designs, and all its teachings. The temple has teachings, temple teachings. This is all this is. It's temple teachings. We are teaching you about the temple because the temple symbolizes, it resembles, it is built in throughout the scriptures. It is built in throughout the Torah. What do you think this is? The temple tabernacle, man. Go read Exodus 25 and 26 and 37 and 38, man. Come on, man. I'm about to go through all of it, so don't you worry. This is just the beginning, man. This is just the start, man. You don't even know. Look at how many you have. Do you know the exits? Do you know? And this is all a commandment. to know the designs, the exits, entrances, the forms, the laws, the designs. Do you know the exits and entrances? Does everybody know? Look, does everybody know that there's an entrance on both sides and then in the front? But the front is guarded by a cherubim. So you have 2 side doors. Does everybody know that? 3 entrances to Solomon. And this is just the Solomon's temple. What do you know about the tabernacle in the wilderness? It's only 1 entrance. But anyway, so check it out. It says the teachings, right? And then the 3rd temple. And we haven't even gotten onto the 3rd temple yet, man. You know. Let's see. What is that? What do you know about the 3rd temple? Remember that Happy Man stuff? Look, they perverted. They were mocking the Happy Man logo that I did on the public schools. Go check that out if you want to know about the public schools. Look, they perverted the Happy Man. The whole temple layout, the whole top makes the Happy Man. And then inside of the brain is the temple itself, man. The 3rd temple is so much deeper. We're going to be breaking that out once we finish going through the wilderness tabernacle and then Solomon's tabernacle, one tabernacle at a time. How can you know the end if you don't know the beginning, right? Look, so check it out. Write all this down before their eyes. So, before everyone jumps down my throat, I'm not graven images. The Most High literally said to write this down before your eyes. Write all this down before their eyes so that they may safeguard its entire form and all its rules and fulfill them. This is the teaching regarding the temple. Teaching, right? Teaching. Look, verse 12. Look. I don't know if you're ready for this. Look. Wa'ath or Za'ath, right? Look. Thawarath or Tharath. Thawarath, look. That's Torah. Thawarath. The Rath is just a possessive, but that's the same word. That's Torah, man. This is the Torah regarding the temple. This is the law, the Torah, the teaching, the arrow. This is the Torah. This is a law, man. It says to write it down and to calculate it all and to know it and to teach it and to form it. Teaching twice. It says Torah twice. Look. Where is it? Look. There's one, right? For all you guys that know Hebrew, there's one. Where's the second one? Oh, there's Quadashiam. Right? Look. Thawarath. Again. Boom. Look. Right there. Look. Boom. In your face. Torah twice. This is the Torah regarding the temple, the Thawarath. Right, this is the Thawarath regarding the temple. Atop the mountain, its entire boundary all around shall be most holy. Behold, this is the Thawarath regarding the temple. Ooh. Oh, man. Okay, so back to 1 Kings. What does it say? Okay. Ooh. Wait. Are we here? We good? No, that's the Gentiles. Oh, yeah, that's right. Over here. Okay. Here we go. Look. Through the temple, right? Verse 49. May you hear their prayer and their supplication from heaven, the foundation of your abode, and carry out their judgment, and forgive your people who sinned against you, and all their transgressions that they transgressed against you, and let them inspire mercy before their captors, so that they will treat them mercifully. So if we turn to the Most High, then he will save us and forgive us. Doesn't say anything about no dead, risen, Savior, God, person, son, man, beast, man, bear, pig thing. Okay? None of that. He will save you from your transgressions so that they will treat them mercifully, so that the Most High will inspire mercy, just like Joseph. Joseph was exalted in Egypt. Daniel was exalted in Babylon. Nehemiah was exalted, and Ezra were exalted in Persia. Esther was queen in Persia. You know what I'm saying? Even in the time of the Maccabees, even the Greeks made, and the Syrians wanted to make the Hasmoneans. They're the ones that appointed the Hasmoneans as high priest. You know, it should have went to the Zadokites, and that's why the Zadokites split off. But they made the Hasmoneans. They exalted the Hasmoneans to be priest kings. Salach for the train. They selected them to be priest kings. In the Romans, you know what I'm saying? Supposedly they had, if you want to go that route, I don't know, it's up for debate. Everybody has problems with it, but just, you know, as the official story goes, was Josephus was exalted, you know what I'm saying? He was taken as a slave, but then exalted as like a servant in Rome under Titus, you know? Just saying, like, as a couple examples, like, the Most High will show mercy, will make them show mercy to us, right? For they are your people and your heritage, whom you have taken out of Mitzrayim from the midst of the iron furnace. Remember, Mitzrayim is the word for Egypt, right? And we have to get that, verse 51. Wow, 51. Where is it? Right. Mitzrayim. Mitzrayim. You could say it either way. Mitzrayim. I'm going to say it like that. Mitzrayim. Right? From the land of Mitzrayim. Because it's Matzar and then Yam. So or you could say Mitzrayim. Like I said, it's just, you know, I was just used to saying that from the old days, you know. But Matzarium. From the midst of the iron furnace, may your eyes thus be open to supplication and your servants and the supplication of your people, Yashar'al, to listen to them whenever they call out to you. So the Most High will listen to us. For you have separated them from yourself as a heritage from all the peoples of the earth, as you spoke through your servant Masha, when you took your forefathers out of Matzarium, O Most High Yahweh, Allah Yam. And it was then that Solomon had finished praying to Yahweh this entire prayer and supplication, and he stood up from having knelt on his knees before the altar of Yahweh with his hands spread out heavenward. So that's a good example of how to pray. Knelt on your knees with your hands spread out heavenward. Okay? Total prostration, showing your submissiveness and your obedience to the Most High, showing you that you're the worm, you know, that you're humble. Being humble means to be afflicted. People don't even know what humble. You're humble down. Humble means to be afflicted. You're afflicted. The affliction keeps you refined, keeps you level-headed, keeps you, quote-unquote, down to earth, right? Okay, so that was, Solomon's prayer. Man, that's freaking cool. We didn't even freaking get to what I wanted to talk about. Oh, man, oh, man. Man, oh, man, oh, man. Man, oh, man. Shit. Salach, Yashar, I don't even know how that happened. I guess the Most High just needed some things to come out, I guess. Okay, I don't know whether to just keep rocking it and make a long video, or to cut this off and make 2 videos. I wish I knew. I'm trying to stop saying that word wish. I would appreciate if I could figure out which one would be the best option. Man. I guess we'll part 2 it. You know, yeah, that way it doesn't take forever. People could like watch part 1 and then split it up in part 2 or whatever. Okay, I'm just gonna cut this off and make a part 2. Call halal Yahweh Zaba'awatakat. Catch you on the next one. Shalom.